Trump attacked London's mayor again, and he was roasted by the Brits again.
Cut the BS! You need my endorsement to swing things at the UN!
Why are you shouting, Donald?
Because I'm erratic!
Trump gave a super embarrassing performance at Windsor Castle earlier this month. Did you all see this?
We had a very sick country 1 year ago, and today, I believe we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. In fact, nobody's even questioning it.
I'm questioning it. And apparently that wasn't enough because Donald Trump doubled down on the embarrassment at the UN.
1 year ago, our country was in deep trouble. But today, just 8 months into my administration, we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. And there is no other country even close.
Oh, Donald learned how to copy and paste. Wow.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
And after bashing London's mayor back in July,
I think he's done a terrible job. The mayor of London, the nasty person. I think he's done. I think he's a friend of mine, right? No, I think he's done a terrible job.
he went after Khan again while he was in front of the UN.
I look at London, where you have a terrible mayor, terrible mayor.
I appear to be living rent-free inside Donald Trump's head.
I am so glad we are in this mess together, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get into it. With the bold headline, Deranged, Britain's Daily Mirror calls Donald Trump the world's most powerful man-baby, as this dude followed up his bumbling speech at Windsor Castle with an insane, rant-filled address to the United Nations General Assembly, where Trump went off on things like escalators, migrants, climate change, and teleprompters.
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle, and then a teleprompter that didn't work. These are the two things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell.
But don't worry, y'all. Trump is pledging to get to the bottom of all of this, saying he's going to look into whether he was the victim of triple sabotage at the UN.
The president and first lady were on the escalator on Tuesday when it stopped. President Trump, however, called it sabotage, saying in part, quote, "It is amazing that Melania and I didn't fall forward onto the sharp edges of these steel steps face first." He also cited a British newspaper report claiming UN staffers joked about turning off the escalators because the UN ran out of money due to Trump's funding cuts.
Great. Another investigation. I'm sure we're going to get the escalator sabotage files way sooner than we're going to get the Epstein files, right? Later in the UN speech, Trump went on to attack one of his favorite targets, London's mayor, Sadiq Khan.
I appear to be living rent-free inside Donald Trump's head.
No doubt about that. Mayor Khan is for sure living rent-free in Trump's head.
Now they want to go to Sharia law, but you're in a different country. You can't do that. Both the immigration and their suicidal energy ideas will be the death of Western Europe if something is not done immediately. This cannot be sustained. What makes the world so beautiful is that each country is unique. But to stay this way, every sovereign nation must have the right to control their own borders. You have the right to control your borders, as we do now, and to limit the sheer numbers of migrants entering their countries and paid for by the people of that nation that were there and that built that particular nation at the time.
Are those comments Islamophobic?
Listen, when people say things, when people act in a certain way, when people behave in a certain way, you've got to believe them.
So you're saying he is Islamophobic?
I think President Trump has shown he is racist, he is sexist, he is misogynistic, and he's Islamophobic. I think it's not racist to be concerned about unlawful immigration, but I'm not going to apologise or walk away from my joy in our diversity. It's a source of pride to me, and it makes us stronger, not weaker, richer, not poorer. And we've got to take on these people because, let me say this, what they hate about London is we're successful.
Is this what you think the motivation is?
We're diverse. Why has the poster boy for the far right, President Trump, challenged London, taken on London, always casted aspersions on our great city? Because we're proof that diversity works. We're proof that you can be a successful, great city and be led by a minority and be led by somebody of Islamic faith. And they hate that.
Right on, Mayor Khan. Diversity is one of our strengths here in the United States as well, and it would be really nice if Trump could also recognize that. Beyond the Daily Mirror, Britain's Channel 4 dedicated an entire night of programming to going through the over 100 lies that Trump has told since he took office in January. The program was called Trump versus the Truth.
This Channel 4 is very dangerous, run by dangerous people in nice shoes. They're pushing some show about me. Fake, very fake. But they say I look very handsome, very strong, like a movie star. Many people said it. Get him a movie, A-list.
Yeah, did they though? It's Trump versus the Truth tonight from 10 on Channel 4.
That special was over 3 hours long. Way to go, Channel 4. Good work. I cannot wait to watch that. Trump's appearances at Windsor Castle and in front of the UN General Assembly, certainly not the first time he has pissed off the Brits. Back when Brexit was happening during Trump's first term in 2018, he did an interview with the very Trump-friendly publication, The Sun, where he bashed Britain's Prime Minister, Theresa May, but then sang a very different tune once he was face-to-face with her.
Last night at the same time, Theresa May was rolling out a very long red carpet for President Trump and the First Lady at Blenheim Palace. The British tabloid The Sun published a scathing interview with Trump. May has wrecked Brexit, the cover screamed this morning, but today his tune changed.
This incredible woman right here is doing a fantastic job, a great job.
Even grading that famous special relationship.
So I would say I give our relationship, in terms of grade, the highest level of special. So we start off with special. I would give our relationship with the UK, and now, especially after this 2 days, with your Prime Minister, I would say the highest level of special.
The UK has never been afraid to tell Donald Trump exactly how they feel about him, just like they did this summer ahead of his visit to Windsor Castle, where they made it very clear about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. They also made their feelings really clear back in 2018.
And while the two leaders spoke out in the countryside back here in London, massive protests, even this Trump baby balloon taking flight, all of it, the president told The Sun, making him feel unwelcome.
I used to love London as a city, but when they make you feel unwelcome, why would I stay there?
Aw, Trump used to like London. That's really sad, but I don't think London's gonna miss you, man. At the meeting of the UN General Assembly, a major step forward was taken for Palestine, with over 150 countries, including France, Canada, Australia, and the UK, signing on to recognize the Palestinian state formally recognizing Palestine. This was huge. This formal recognition was followed by a bunch of UN delegates standing up and walking out when Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu got up to deliver his speech.
Please, order in the hall. Please, order in the hall.
That was a pretty powerful image. As more and more countries around the world rally behind Gaza and the Palestinian people, Trump's undying love for Netanyahu may be a liability moving forward. It's certainly not earning him any popularity. Trump has called Netanyahu a good man, a warrior, and a war hero. Not a good look. And we know these recent speeches are just a sign of what's to come with Trump, because he's definitely going to put his foot in his mouth and fall flat on his face the next time he is standing on the world stage. And we're going to be here to cover it all, because talking about this stuff is way less scary when we get to talk about it together. For Really American Media, I'm Corinne Straight. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, share, and I'll see you all next time.